You know that feeling when you reach the end of a week and you are absolutely exhausted. You've answered every email, you've attended every meeting, you've put out every fire. But then, in a quiet moment on Sunday evening, you ask yourself, did I actually move forward, or did I just run really fast in a circle? It's a terrifying thought. We live in a world obsessed with speed. We celebrate the grind. We wear our exhaustion like a badge of honor. But here is the uncomfortable truth. You can be the hardest working person in the room and still be losing the game. Why? Because most of us are trapped in the tactical trap. We spend our days solving problems that we shouldn't have had in the first place. We are so busy clearing the path directly in front of us that we forget to look up and check if we are climbing the right mountain. We confuse motion with progress. And at the end of the day, we collapse into bed feeling productive. But deep down, we know something is missing. Today, we are going to stop just surviving the week and start designing the decade. I am going to share 7 ways to stop being a manager of your problems and become the architect of your future. Let's start with an analogy. Imagine 2 people playing chess. The first player is a beginner. He looks at the board and sees individual pieces. He thinks, he moved his knight, so I must move my pawn. He is reacting. That is tactical thinking. It is seeing life one move at a time, stuck in the present, trying to survive the turn without knowing where the game is heading. This is how most people live, reacting to bills, emails, and demands. Now, look at the Grandmaster. He doesn't see pieces. He sees patterns. He isn't thinking about the next move. He is thinking about the end game 20 moves from now. He doesn't react. He controls. Every move is part of a larger strategy. He has a vision of the end, and he reverses engineers every step to get there. Strategic thinking isn't a mystical talent. It is simply the ability to step back. Instead of asking, how do I solve this problem today? The strategist asks, why does this problem keep happening? The beginner plays to win the turn. The master plays to win the game. Today, stop looking at the next 24 hours. Lift your head up and look at the whole board. This brings us to the first major shift, the personal strategic analysis. Think of yourself as the CEO of your life, Inc. Every CEO needs to know their company's strengths and weaknesses. But most people look at themselves superficially. They think, I'm creative. A strategic thinker goes deeper. That creativity isn't just about art. It's about seeing solutions where others see dead ends. Look at your past victories. Don't just list them, find the patterns. Did you succeed because you worked harder or because you connected ideas others missed? Now look at your failures. Treat them as data. Every setback shows a flaw in your current strategy. The goal isn't to feel bad. The goal is to understand your operating system so well that you can play to your true advantages. Once you know who you are, you need to know where you are going. Most people plan forward. They ask, what do I need to do today? It seems logical, but it keeps you stuck in the weeds. If you want a meaningful life, use reverse engineering. Start at the end. Imagine yourself 5 years from now. Don't say, I want to be rich. Go deeper. What does your Tuesday morning look like? Who are you having coffee with? What problems have you solved? How does your body feel? Once you have that vivid picture, work backwards. If that is where you are in 5 years, where do you need to be in 1 year? Where do you need to be next month? And most importantly, what is the one thing you need to do today to get on that trajectory? When you do this, your vision becomes a filter. Saying no becomes easy because you know where you are going. Should you take that project? Does it bring you closer to your vision? Should you go to that event? You stop drifting and you start driving. Now, let's talk about the biggest lie: willpower. We beat ourselves up, thinking we just need to try harder. We treat willpower like an infinite resource. But strategic thinkers know a secret. Willpower is a battery, and it runs out fast. By the end of the day, that battery is dead. If you keep cookies on your desk, eventually you will eat them. That isn't a character failure. That is a design failure. Your environment silently shapes your decisions. People with incredible discipline aren't superhuman. They have just designed their surroundings, so good choices are the default. Strategic thinking means designing your environment so success is the path of least resistance. Want to focus deeply? Lock your phone in another room. Want to run? Sleep in your gym clothes. Remove every excuse before it forms. Stop fighting a war against your environment. You will lose. Instead, change it. Be the architect, not the victim. When defaults are set correctly, discipline becomes irrelevant. This leads us to our most valuable resource. We say we spend time, but I want you to change that vocabulary. Strategic thinkers don't spend time, they invest time. But when you spend an hour learning a language, reading a book, or building a relationship, that hour is a seed. It grows. It compounds. 10 years from now, you will still benefit from that 1 hour. How many of your hours today were expenses, and how many were investments? Are you building skills that will make life easier in 10 years, or just killing time? True wealth isn't just money. It is a stack of compounding skills. That is the difference between tactical use and strategic investment. Now, let's apply this to your career. The old idea is to work hard and climb the ladder. But the ladder is crowded. And even if you reach the top, you might realize it was on the wrong wall. Don't try to be better than everyone else. Try to be different. In strategy, we call this building a career moat. It is a unique combination of skills that makes you irreplaceable. Most people are one-dimensional, but strategic players stack skills. Maybe you are a designer who understands business. Maybe you are a programmer who is a great public speaker. When you combine rare skills, you create a niche of one. You stop competing in a game everyone else is playing. You create your own game. You build a career so unique that no one can compete with you because no one else is you. We are told winners never quit. That is a dangerous tactical lie. Strategic winners quit all the time. They quit the wrong projects, habits, and relationships. They know saying no to the wrong things is the only way to say yes to the right things. Tactical thinkers cling to things because of the sunk cost fallacy, thinking, I've invested 2 years. I can't quit now. Strategic thinkers look at the future. They ask, if I started fresh today, would I choose this path? If the answer is no, they quit. If a project isn't leading to your 5-year vision, kill it. If a habit drains you, cut it. Making space is as important as filling it. You cannot reach for a new life if your hands are full of the old one. Strategic quitting isn't giving up. It is clearing the deck for what matters. Life is not a rehearsal. The 30,000 days we talked about previously. They are ticking away right now. You have a choice. You can close this video and go back to the hamster wheel, reacting and living tactically, or you can pause. Step back, look at the whole board. You don't have to change everything overnight. That is a tactical mistake. Just pick one thing. Write down your 5-year vision. Redesign your desk. Invest 1 hour in learning. The best way to predict your future is not to wait for it. It is to design it. And strategic thinking is the blueprint. Thanks for watching. If you want to join a community designing their lives instead of reacting to them, hit subscribe. And until next time, hello focus.